Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of big business. And today we've got a treat, a peek behind the curtain of Banner Corporation, a company that lives and breathes banking. Think financial statements, board changes, and all the juicy details you won't find in their glossy brochures. Before we dive in, if you're tired of financial jargon and want the real story behind corporate moves, hit that subscribe button. And for those who love to debate and dig even deeper, our Discord community is linked below. Alright, let's get straight to it. Banner Corporation, a name you might recognize if you're in the banking world, has just filed their current report, and it's all about a significant new addition to their leadership team. This isn't just about filling a vacant seat, it signals a strategic move by the company. The big news here is the appointment of Millicent Tracy as a new director. This isn't just a ceremonial role, folks. Ms. Tracy isn't just joining the main Banner Corporation board, but she's also stepping onto the board of Banner Bank, their wholly owned banking subsidiary. This dual role suggests she's expected to bring a specific expertise directly into the operational heart of their banking business. She's not just there to observe. Ms. Tracy's been placed on key committees. She'll be involved with corporate governance, nominating and risk committees. These are some of the most critical committees for any public company, especially a bank. Governance is about how the company is run. Nominating is about choosing who runs it in the future. And risk is, well, everything a bank has to worry about. Her presence on these committees indicates the board values her insights on these fundamental aspects of the business. Now let's talk about compensation, because that's always a good indicator of a company's valuation of a new executive or director. Ms. Tracy will be compensated according to the company's standard practices for directors who aren't full-time employees. We're looking at an annual cash retainer of $55,000. That's a solid base. But it's not just cash. She'll also receive restricted stock units, or RSUs, with a grant date fair value of $65,000. Restricted stock units are essentially a promise to give her company stock in the future, usually after she meets certain conditions like staying with the company for a set period. This aligns her interests with those of the stockholders, which is a smart move. The award will be prorated from September 1st of the reporting year through May 20th of the following year, meaning she won't get the full annual amount for the current period, but a proportional share. Plus, she gets an extra cash retainer for each committee she serves on. This compensation package shows they're looking for a serious long-term commitment and a hands-on approach. To make room for Ms. Tracy, the total number of directors on Banner Corporation's board is increasing from 11 to 12. This expansion usually happens when a company wants to add new talent, diverse perspectives, or specific skills that they feel are currently missing. By adding Ms. Tracy, they're signaling they've identified a particular area where they want to bolster their board's expertise. For those who like to do their homework, Banner mentions a press release dated September 3rd, 2025, attached as an exhibit, which will likely provide more color on Ms. Tracy's background and the specific reasons for her appointment. It's always worth checking these out for the official story, though we like to dig a little deeper here. The report is signed off by Mark J. Greskovich, the President and Chief Executive Officer. This is standard practice, showing that the top brass of Banner Corporation is on board with the information being disclosed. It's a formal confirmation of the board's decision. Looking at Banner Corporation and this filing, the key takeaway is a deliberate strengthening of their board with a new director, Millicent Tracy. Her appointment to critical committees like risk and governance suggests a focus on robust oversight and strategic direction, especially within their core banking operations. The compensation package, mixing cash and stock, aligns her incentives with shareholders, a positive sign. The increase in board size indicates a proactive approach to enhancing the board's capabilities. While this filing doesn't contain detailed financial tables of performance for this specific period, it's more of an update on corporate governance and leadership. However, understanding these structural moves is vital for assessing the company's long-term strategy. And risk management approach in change of leadership. However, understanding these structural moves is vital for assessing the company's long-term strategy and risk management approach. Now let's talk about what this could mean for Banner. Adding experienced directors, especially those with a focus on risk and governance, is generally a strength. It suggests a mature company that's aware of the complex regulatory landscape and the inherent risks in banking. Her direct involvement in the bank's board is particularly noteworthy. It could mean they're preparing for growth, facing new challenges, or looking to fine-tune their operational risk management. The timing of her arrival, coupled with the board expansion, makes this a situation worth watching. Are they anticipating significant changes in the market, or is this a move to proactively address landscape, and the Hendra arrival coupled with the board expansion makes this a situation worth watching? Are they anticipating significant changes in the market, or is this a move to pro-specific performance impacts? But this board enhancement is a clear signal about their focus on stability and strategic oversight. I think Banner is taking a sensible step to bolster its board with experienced talent. The focus on risk and governance committees is a smart move in today's financial climate. It shows they are thinking about the long-term health and stability of the company. The alignment of Ms. Tracy's compensation with shareholder interests is also a positive indicator of good corporate practice. A key risk for any bank is a misstep in risk management, so adding expertise in this area is always welcome. The opportunity here lies in how effectively Ms. Tracy can contribute to the bank's strategic direction and its ability to navigate potential economic headwinds. We'll need to see future filings to assess the direct impact of her influence, but this is a promising start. Alright, that's our breakdown of Banner Corporation's latest board update. What's your take on adding new directors and the importance of these committees? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more clear insights into the corporate world. And don't forget to join the conversation in our Discord community linked in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.